Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
We're joined on the Starline by an actor who is coachable. You've seen him in Yellowstone, Walker, Brothers and Sisters, and was upset by John Krasinski from being labeled Sexiest Man Alive. He's smoldering in season 2 of Paramount Plus's Lioness. We welcome Dave Annable.
Well, you got everything right except for the John Krasinski. I mean, he deserves it. You know, he's such a handsome, kind dude. He crushes. So I was super happy for him.
Dave, let's go beyond the mic. This is such a star-studded cast from your on-screen wife, Zoe Saldana, Michael Kelly, Morgan Freeman, Nicole Kidman. How does it feel walking back on set with these stars?
You know, to be honest, it's a real pinch me type moment. You know, and we really, obviously, I'm in the family scene, so I work with Zoe and our 2 kids a lot. And, you know, I think Zoe's at the top of her game. She is just an incredible actress, and you know, sort of acting across from her as Joe and Neal is one thing, but you know, my wife and I watch the show every Sunday as like Joe fan, because I don't get to see everybody else's work. I got the popcorn, and you know, we're such fans. Like I'm a nerd for the show. I'm like, wow, this is really great. And you know, they have a bunch of movie stars on it, and I think that really you know, traces back to Taylor's writing. I mean, he's the best in the business right now. And you got everyone just trying to get a piece of that pie and be able to say his words. So, you know, I'm team grateful over here.
Joe leans in and pushes your character Neal away through season 1 of Lioness. What's the biggest challenge as you read your portion of the script, not knowing all the things she's doing?
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, I'm trying to, you know, as Dave in my life, learn from Neal. I mean, he's so patient, he's so giving, and he's this, you know, sort of great husband that my wife, by the way, keeps looking at me side-eye the whole time. She's like, why can't you be more like him? I'm like, babe, you know, I'm doing my best, you know. So it's really, you know, he's mowing the lawn, he's cooking, and she's just, you know, just death staring me.
She's like, do something.
I'm like, yeah, but I'm an actor. So, you know, it's really been such a great ride to be able to watch everybody and their work and, you know, standing across from Zoe and saying Taylor's words. You know, I don't want to say it makes it easy, but it's certainly a very comfortable place when you're just fascinated by the words and the world.
Dave, who challenges you today, and how has this show changed you?
Who challenges me? You know, I think the first thing that popped in my head is myself. I think we're always like our biggest, you know, critic. And I think this show has challenged me in a lot of different ways. You know, I think like, how has this challenged me? You know, to be honest, I think it's really the big leagues, and I think it's challenged me in my imposter syndrome, where you can be like, I belong here. I can walk onto this set. I know what I'm doing. Been doing this for 20 years, and really deliver and have fun doing it. And I think that you know, I've gotten to that place and certainly feel pretty good about it all.
Dave Annable from Paramount Plus's Lioness joins us beyond the mic, and it's time for the Rocking 8. Dave, all this is 8 random questions. Answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. There's no pressure.
Okay. Can't wait to fail every single word.
Look, if you fail question 1, you're going to be in deep trouble.
Okay.
Best thing about your wife, Odette?
Kindness.
What's the one thing you took from the Lioness set?
My chair back.
Best thing about being a girl dad to your 2 daughters, Charlie and Andy?
Oh, just pure love. Just love, cuddles.
As a girl dad, I understand.
No. I mean, you're going to make me cry right here. You're going to make me cry right now.
I'll make you cry later.
Okay.
What was your first New York Mets game you attended live, and do you remember if they won?
I went in the 86 season, and it was like a July. It was the fireworks game. I don't remember if they won, but I won. I know that. That was a core memory for me.
What was your best round of golf, and where was it?
Ooh. You know, I got to be honest. This is current. I just played this last week with Sergio Garcia from the tips, and I made 3 birdies. You know, I could have shot, who knows what I shot, but I shot 3 birdies from the tips with Sergio, and he was my partner, and we're high-fiving, so I'm going to go with that.
How about your favorite drink when on vacation?
Big ranch water guy right now. Big ranch water guy.
What's your fantasy football team's record as of right now?
3 leagues, first in 2, second in the other. Basically, we're not in production. My friends are like, you need a job, Dave.
If you had to be handcuffed to someone for 24 hours and you couldn't have worked with them, they can't be a family member and they can't be a friend. Who is it?
Alive or dead? I'd go Elvis. Elvis Presley. Let's go for that ride, bro.
Dave Annable from Lioness joins us beyond the mic for the back half. Dave, what do you want fans to take away from season 2 of Lioness?
I think what I want fans to take away is just this, sort of high stakes, the adrenaline. It's a thriller. What's going to happen? And, I think me as a viewer, I'm always sort of guessing or ahead. And I'm not quite sure that's going to be the case in this one. I think people are really going to be excited about these last 3 episodes.
And what do you want them to see in season 3?
To be honest, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. More of the same. I want to see Nicole Kidman. I want to see Zoe. I want to see Morgan Freeman. I really, obviously I'm partial to the family stuff and really that push-pull and I want to see their marriage evolve or struggle or, somewhere in the middle there.
You've had incredible successes, but after a failure, you went to the perspective of a student. Quote, what is the lesson here? What can I learn from this experience moving forward? Unquote. Mm-hmm. You said that. How has your perspective of acting changed?
Well, that was from a pilot that I did that I was fired from. Basically, my life to that point, I found Stoic philosophy and Stoicism to me really became about how to deal with adversity, how to deal with problems, and then sort of realizing they'll never go away. Watching my grandfather deal with my grandmother's death or injuries, or, you never get to that place where you're like, oh, I got it all figured out, right? The problems will keep coming. And I tried to put all my attention and focus in how to deal with it. And, I think that's something that I will always keep working towards and try and teach my daughters because, those problems won't stop coming. As much as we want them to, they won't stop.
Time for one difficult question with Dave Annable beyond the mic. You've lost family members and amazing friends in your life. So what's your best memory of your late friend, Joshua Sheep Allen?
Oh, jeez. That one will make me cry. That was my best friend. Unfortunately, he took his own life. He made a choice, which was heartbreaking. And this was a couple years ago, but it's one of the best memories I have is after through a series of other events, but basically led me to reach out to Taylor because he had mentioned Lioness before, and then a friend of a friend said somebody was auditioning for the husband, and I reached out to Taylor, who I hadn't spoken to in a while, and said, "Hey, let me put myself on tape. I'm gonna earn this." And he had called me right back, and I got the part, and my buddy Sheep, he got married on 11/11/11, and I happened to be number 11 on the call sheet. And my production company now is named after him, and he's a beautiful friend, beautiful memory. He was built for speed. Turns out he wasn't a marathon guy. He came in hot, but we miss him, and I love you, buddy. And I really think he had a big hand in playing with me getting this part and this show's success.
He remembers the Mets fireworks game in '86, would like to be handcuffed to Elvis for 24 hours, and wants you to watch Lioness on Paramount Plus. Dave Annable, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And that, my friends, is a Beyond the Mic shortcut. If you're enjoying these conversations, please check out another Beyond the Mic episode to find more actors, artists, and people you need to know. We'd also appreciate a like and subscribe on the Good Pods app.